it's Nathan from Nathan's MRE, and today we are doing a French RCIR 24-hour. Okay, so this specific ration came from eBay seller Randabear7. I have a link in the description. He is a US seller and he has some more of these in stock, so if you guys are interested, definitely go check him out. Now, this particular ration is manufactured date 2014, December 15th, 2014 to be exact, and expiration of May 28, 2018. So it's a 4-year ration. And the main entrees in this one are, or the ingredient list you might say, contents list, is ready to cook dishes, farmer Hotpot. The next one is beef lasagna. Then it has a starter of a sardine pate. It says 1 soup, 1 milky dessert, salted and sweet biscuits, coffee, tea, chocolate. It has nougat fruit jelly energy bar. It has muesli. Has isotonic powder drink, chocolate bar, jam, tissues, reheating kit, water purification tablets. So yeah, quite the list. Now this thing did come with a clear cellophane wrapper on it. I took it off because with this light in here, it just all reflected and you couldn't see anything. So it does have a kind of a pull tab thing on the front here. Opens up pretty easily. We'll kind of put that back in the back corner. We have a package of chocolate muesli. This is Voyager brand. Very heavy, 100 gram. We have, I'm guessing this is the soup. And it's funny because it says pot is poison. It looks like maybe a pea soup. It doesn't have any English on it. Maybe we'll translate that here when we go to actually eat it. We had these before in the last one. It's like a little pouch of jam. And you can put them on the crackers. A lot of guys just cut the end off, squeeze it out in their mouth. It's whatever you want to do. We have a apricot energy bar. And this is soft. We have, what was this, tea? That's actually the accessory pack. We'll come back to that here in a second. And we have a dessert. This is a vanilla cream dessert. These desserts have always been really good. Expiration date 2018. That's pretty cool. We have our package of crackers. And the last ones we had regular standard crackers. And then it also had like a chocolate, crackers with chocolate flecks in them. We have a small package of tissues, or as I like to say, TP for your bunghole. And we also have another nougat fruit bar. This one looks like it's pineapple and grape and everything else, looking by the front of it, and pear. We will investigate more into that when we open it up. We have a chocolate bar, 64% cocoa. I guess the brand name is 1848. Obviously, it's not made in 1848. And we have a bar commando vanilla. It's supposed to be like a vanilla energy bar. We have our little stove, our little Esbit stove. And yeah, this one's actually open. We'll just show you. These are a little heftier than the Russian ones. It comes with a little bag. It even has a little tiny spork in there. Look at that. Maybe we'll use that today. Then it has your little matches. And then it has your fuel pellets. Fuel pellets are similar to the Spanish ration that we had. It actually has 6 of them. Then it has your little hook for picking your dishes up. Water purification tabs. And then it has the actual stove itself. And it is quite a bit thicker than the Russian one. That being said, for this very second, we're just going to set that over there. We're going to keep the spork over here. We're just going to use that spork. How about that? And we have our mains. This is, I'm guessing, the farmer's Hotpot. And this one is the beef lasagna. The picture on it looks a little questionable, but hey, who am I to judge? Both very heavy, both 300 gram containers. Then we have a little thing of what more than likely is cheese. No, I'm sorry, this is the sardine pate. Pardon me. Then we have also another little commando bar, a little coffee flavored. So we have a vanilla and a coffee. Then we have another little bar, and this is a fruit, well, pate of fruits, pate de fruits, and looks like it has pear. Looks like just pear. So yeah, that's cool. Bunch of little bars. That is all that's in the box. We're done with the box. Let's get it out of here and let's start traying this stuff up. Okay, so quite the large amount of food. We set some off the table. There wasn't enough room. This is fish soup. We just translated that. That should be very interesting. But first, let's go and get our knife out here. And let's open up our little accessory pack and see what's inside. Try not to cut anything open while we're doing that. Close that bad boy up. We have a double pack of coffee. This is SRD brand. Feels a little crunchy. We have what feels to be a tea bag. We'll have to get our translator out here. We're going to set it all out. That is a pack of sugar. That is, I'm guessing, salt and pepper. Another pack of sugar. Another pack of salt and pepper. And this should be the hot chocolate here. Yep, one large pack of hot chocolate. Let me go ahead and translate this stuff so we can see what kind of tea that actually is. All right, we're back. This is mint. This is just Royal World or something like that. It won't really translate at all. So we'll definitely get to the bottom of it though. Put our salt and pepper over here, our sugar over here, and our coffee and everything there with our nice fish soup. I think at this point in time, let's maybe pull, well, put it back a little bit. We're going to open these bars up and we're going to line up back here maybe. Or maybe on the side. We'll put our drinks back there. There's too much here to put on one deal. So we're going to open the bars up, put them on top of the packaging so we know what's going on. So let's go ahead and do the peach fruit bar first. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not a peach fruit bar. It's actually a peach drink. My bad. It felt so compacted in there. It felt like it's a fruit bar. Okay. That smells so good too. Really good. All right, so for right now, let's just leave that right there, and we'll come back and do the drinks all in one swipe. And we have, this is definitely a bar. This is a vanilla commando bar. Huh, it smells kind of like condensed milk, really. Just go ahead and maybe do a little bit of this and a little bit of that action. We have a cafe, which is coffee commando bar. I'll open that bad boy up. Oh yeah, it's definitely coffee. No questions about that. Okay. And then we have our chocolate. Chocolate looks like it's pretty good shape. It's not all white. It's broken a couple little pieces here. Oh, maybe only broken half. Yeah, the 1848 bar turned out pretty good. It's not all jacked up like you think it might be. We have our fruit pate. It looks like pear according to the pouch. I'll go ahead and just give this a little slice at the top there. It's like a little fruit nougat bar. Okay, a little jelly bar, you might say. Didn't really smell like anything. Then we have our actual fruit nougat bar, which has a picture of pineapples and grapes on it. We'll find out real quick what that is. This guy is kind of on the sticky side. So it has a whole array of stuff in it, and it's actually written in English on the side. And it says ingredients: sugar, glucose syrup, fruits 25%, pineapple, papaya, raisins, honey, egg whites, wafer paper, vanilla flour. That's cool. It does have some paper on the side, which I'm guessing you could eat that, maybe? Because I don't see you getting that off of there very easy. I don't know. I don't know if you eat that or not. We'll figure it out, though. No doubt. We're probably going to have to do a little bit of a adjustment here. There we go. Get you guys back in the screen. Okay, so we have our jelly right there. And we'll go and open up our vanilla cream dessert. This is Yabon, Y-A-B-O-N. The last one of these we had was chocolate. It was really good. It was getting a little out of date. Oh, look at that guy. It smells so good. Real nice, rich smell to it. We'll definitely investigate into that. Then we have our Sardine Pate. Can't live without Sardine Pate, right? That's a striking resemblance to something. I'm pretty sure it's cat food. Yeah. So, smells like a little Fiskars. Or Special Kitty. For sure. It's alright. So our chocolate muesli. We have fish soup. And then we have our two mains. So let's do this. Let's go and get our mains on the hot plate and get those things heating up. We'll heat those nice and slow so they're heated through well. Our biscuits or crackers, last time they were starting to turn a little bit. They're a little bit out of date. These expiration date is 2018. These should be good. Quite the stack of crackers for sure. Says S-A-L-E on it. Says cereals. I'm guessing that's the sweet one. Doesn't really smell like anything, to be honest with you. I don't know. It doesn't really smell like anything at all. For right now, let's put that back there. I'm guessing these are the salted ones. I'll take a taste. Definitely salted. Holy cow, those are dry. All right, how do we get some water? Let's go ahead and try this guy out. I want to break that over the table. Oh yeah. Definitely the sweet cracker, for sure. Okay, so we're back. Phone rang about 20 times. All that nonsense. Got all that cleared up. And where were we? Try the crackers. These are the sweet crackers. These are the salted standard crackers. They're both very dry. I think at this point we're going to open up our main entrees so we get those heated up. We're going to go ahead and pull the tab on our beef lasagna. Go ahead and leave it on there for right now. I'm guessing that is The pasta? No, it's cheese. It's interesting. But damn, it smells like beef lasagna. So we're gonna put that on the hot plate just like that. Let's go and open up our farmer's hot pot. And it looks like there's no English on it, but basically it's sausage, cabbage, like carrots, lima beans. Kind of like a little farmer's stew, you might call it. Pull this bad boy back without having it all over the table here. Look at that. Got whole slices of carrots. Got some peppers. It smells a little weird. Some kind of different spice in it. Probably in the sausage. Actually has whole little sausages in it. What a cool little dish. Let's go and get her heated up. We'll be right back. Alright, so we got a bunch of water heating up for the soup, the coffee, the tea, and all that mess. We're going to start our muesli, and this bag has a water line on it. So we're just going to go ahead and mix it up in the bag. We got a bowl we're going to put it in at the very end so you guys could actually see. It's got a rip thing on the top, but let's go ahead and just cut it so we actually get it all straight. I'm going to rip it off and then it's all crooked and jacked up. Okay. Muesli, basically it's muesli with chocolate chips in it. It looks pretty decent. It smells like chocolate and oats. It's not bad. I'm not quite sure here. We might just have to put it in her bowl to make it stay up. Let's go ahead and put the water in this bad boy. Probably don't want it super soupy, so we're just going to stop right there with it. And I think that we're going to have to get an actual real spoon, because we didn't get any actual real silverware. We just had a little spork, but that's not going to really work for this. Okay, so we're back. We're going to go to mix up our muesli. And we could have made this hot. We made it cold. I guess it doesn't really make any difference, so. And basically what muesli is, for most of the Americans won't know this, is basically it's oats with like a powdered milk in it. And it can be flavored with any kind of little pieces of fruit or chocolate chips in this case. And a lot of business. Okay, so our muesli, he won't stand up by himself, so we're going to go ahead and put him till we're ready to dump it out in this little bowl. And it can sit in a little pouch over here out of the way. I'll put it right there so you can still see it maybe. All right. So at that point, we are ready. Let's do the cocoa in this little bit bigger cup. And I think we're going to end up with the fish soup in the clear measuring cup. All right, hot cocoa is right there. And we're going to put some hot water in with that. It smells pretty good, actually. And we're got an overflowing measuring cup full of really hot water. So we're going to have to be a little bit careful when we pour it out. Getting all over the thing there. We'll leave that right there. And then let me grab something to wipe up that water, and then, well, we'll just wait a second. We'll come back to that here in a minute, because we're probably going to spill something else before it's over with. All right, our 2 packs of coffee. You got to rip them in half, but we're going to be very cautious not to tear into the other pack. Okay. We can save our other pack for some other time. We'll get our little coffee cup out here. It's SRD brand coffee. It's definitely a freeze-dried coffee. A very small amount too. So So it's not going to take a lot of water. Let's go ahead and dump that in there like that. Just enough for 1 small cup of coffee. And let's do, got a whole box of spoons here. This size of meal are pretty much gonna need it. We mix our hot cocoa a little bit on the thick side, which is kind of what we're going for there. And we'll get another one out here. And we're gonna go ahead and mix our coffee up. And we're gonna let it set a little bit. Try to stack all this up back here where you guys could actually see it. And then we have a mint tea. We only got enough cups here to do one of the two. Let's go ahead and do the mint. Oh hell, let's do the other one. We know what the mint is. Let's do the other one, we just don't know. There's more excitement in that, I think. Let's go ahead and just slice off the top of that and try not to slice in a tea bag. We did not, so that's always good. All right, there's that guy. I don't know, it smells kind of... I'll try to pull that out of there without ruining it. There we go. It smells kind of fruity, whatever it is. I can't quite put my finger on it. And I'll put some water in it. And we're going to give that a little squish. Let it sit back here and do its thing. I'm going to heat some more water for the fish soup. And I can smell our entrees. They smell like they are pretty much ready to go. Okay, so we're back. We are going to next mix up our drink. This is a peach drink. It smells so good. Go ahead and dump her out in there. Let's take a look before we go dump it all in there and see what the mix is on it. Doesn't say. Doesn't say anything on it. Has a bunch of C and B, B1, B6. The maltodextrine. All kinds of stuff in it. Oh, here we go. 500 mil. So this glass is not 500 mil. It's around 200 mil. So we'll be sure not to dump the whole thing in there. Definitely a lot of dust coming off of it. We'll mix it a little bit stronger than usual. We're down to about right there. We're a little less than half. That should be about right on the mix. Let's go and leave that right there. I'll dump some room temperature water in it. Definitely is an odd tint to it. Kind of a dirty water tint to it. But if the French rations in the past are an indication of how good this is going to be. Oh, it smells so good. So good. We'll mix it a little bit, leave it over there, we'll mix it again before we drink it, and it should be good to go. Next up is our fish soup. We're going to go ahead and mix that in here. I don't think that'll melt the tray. If it does, then I guess we're getting a new tray, right? The fish soup is kind of all stuck to the top of the package. Doesn't really smell like anything. Rip this bad boy all the way open and we're just going to dump her on in there. I can't really say I've had fish soup out of a package powder mix before, but in the MRE business, there is definitely always something new you never had before. That's one thing about it. Another spoon here because don't be using your fish soup spoon with your coffee or tea or your nice peach drink or apricot drink. The fish soup. Kind of has a dirty water look to it. Let's take a smell. Oh, it smells like fish soup, all right. Smells almost like a clam chowder kind of deal. Let's go ahead and put that bad boy back there. Should be able to see that no problem. And the mains are done. Let me go grab them. Okay, so let's see if that's cool enough to possibly pick up. It is, but barely. And we have our beef lasagna. We're going to go ahead and scoop that out. It does have a crust of cheese on top. Make sure you could even see that. All right. That's probably enough for that. And for the Farmer's Hotpot, we're going to crank out our little spork just because it came with it, so we might as well investigate, right? That is definitely the bare minimum. For sure. Okay, so lasagna, go back over there. It is still very hot. The Farmer's Hotpot almost burned my little fingers picking it up, so we got on our hot mitt too. We're going to go ahead and dig out. Look at that sausage, man. Look at that. Has some carrots. It has, it's like cabbage, some green peppers. It's like some lima beans or some kind of beans, white beans in it. Let's try to dig a bunch of this out of here. There's quite a bit in here. And what a really hearty meal. All right, that's enough of that for right now. I'll put him back over here out of the way. What a crazy feast. I was just looking at these matches of the corner of my eye. Little wooden bright red tip matches with Eiffel Tower on them. That's cool. And I think we're ready to start tasting this stuff. Let's go ahead and start off with, oh, and we have our muesli, if you can see it. And you can see it back there in the corner. Let's go and do the mains first. It smells so good, my mouth is literally watering. Let's go ahead and try. It smells very good. And it is very good. That's a very nice cheese on top. Very nice. Man, U.S. military could definitely take some lessons from different countries on MREs. If our guys had this to eat instead of the crap in the pouches, man, it'd be a whole different deal. This is so much better. So much better. Let's try our Farmer's Hotpot. We'll go and get some beans and some of the little stuff first. Very nice taste to that. I don't know if that'll... A spork may not cut our sausage. The sausage is pretty delicate, though. Pretty decent. It's just real food. Got a strain of... It's like a booger hanging off of it. As delicate as it is, it's probably definitely real animal intestine casing on it. That is such a different... I've never tasted the sausage like that before. It's definitely pork sausage. It is very... It's not really even soft. It just has some different seasoning in it. It's not caraway seed. I can't really put my finger on it. Well, that didn't last very long, did it? But it's definitely... Yeah, man, it's definitely not bad at all. Has a very good taste to it. I got stuff all over my hand. Sorry about that, guys. Trying to cut up my spork. I don't know. I can't even... There's no way I could even describe that. Maybe a little bit of nutmeg in it. It's very good though. Very, very good. The whole thing is very good. Enough of that. We have to keep moving on. The clock's ticking here. This video is going to be a damn hour long if we don't watch out. Let's try our apricot drink. It smells delicious. It don't taste as delicious as what it smells, because you can taste the vitamins. But it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Definitely no artificial sweeteners or flavors in it. Now, we also have a package of sugar, and that might be what it's actually missing. Let's go ahead and try just a little bit of that in there. It seems like it doesn't really have any sweetener at all in it, or a very tiny amount. That's quite a bit better. It's still a little bit weak. I don't know if it's weak or just odd. I don't want to dump the rest in there and totally wreck it, because it's definitely drinkable the way it is. Next up, let's get our crackers over here, our salted and then our sweet crackers. And we're going to take one of our salted. We're going to go ahead and dip this in our sardine pate. Maybe. Not bad. Not near as strong as regular sardines. It's a little tough though, but it's actually real fish in it, you can tell. Not bad at all. Let's try our coffee next. Kind of wash our palate off after that. Our coffee or tea, what am I talking about? Did I say coffee? I don't remember. But that's the tea. The tea is not too bad. It don't have much flavor in it. Obviously it needs a little bit of this in it. I don't see any coffee creamer anywhere, which is a little bit odd. Maybe the French don't like coffee creamer. I really don't know. Much better, a little bit of sugar in it. Let's go ahead and go after the fish soup. The fish soup has thickened up a little bit. It's a little bit odd, I have to say. It's a little bit strange. It's real thick. It's still hot. It just smells like as fishy possibly gets. Let's try a spoonful and see. It's not bad. You gotta be a hardcore fish to eat that. It tastes like seafood smells. If that makes any sense to you guys. So let's see here. Moving on. Let's check out this muesli next. Let's take a little sip of coffee to wash that fish soup out of our mouth though, because man, it's pretty potent. Our coffee's just black. Smells good, nice rich roast. Definitely black coffee. It's not bad. It's not offensively bitter like a lot of stuff is. But it is for sure different. Our muesli mixed up real nice. It's about the right consistency, nice and thick. You can see it has a lot of stuff reconstituted in it. Let's go and take a bite of it. Usually muesli is really oaty tasting. Basically like a cereal / granola bar. Really good. That's not offensive at all. The past mueslis we had, and some of the Dutch stuff, they were overly bearing of oat taste. This is really nice. Really good tasting muesli, for sure. I think we are down to our hot cocoa. Smells really sweet. Really dark chocolate, really good. Not bad at all. Man, oh man. I'm eyeing down this nougat bar and this paper on it. and trying to figure out paper does melt in your mouth. There's no way you're going to peel it off of there. So let's just take a bite, or even better yet, let's snap a little corner off with our knife here. Doesn't smell like much. Tastes very good. You can definitely tell it's all natural. Not a bunch of weird junk in it. Next, let's try our little pear pate fruit bar. It's like a jelly bar. Has a little bit of sugar on the outside of it. Smells very good. Very good. That's actually very, very good. Next up, let's try our coffee bar. I don't like coffee much. We're going to take a little piece off of this one. Smells so much like coffee. That's not really my thing. Ooh. Coffee's too strong on that. Man, you gotta be a coffee lover to like coffee candy, stuff like that. A little crunchy. It's like little, almost like dry grains of coffee in it. This is our vanilla cream bar. That's a lot better. It doesn't have that real harsh, nasty, bitter coffee aftertaste. We're trying to move along here. We're getting pretty long in the video. I try our dark chocolate bar, which is not white at all. It looks really good. All right. Moving right along here. We have, see, all we have left is just our jelly to try and our dessert. Let's go ahead and get another clean spoon out. A whole army of spoons you don't want to cross-contaminate. For the video, I mean, if you're just eating it, you don't have to have all these spoons. Go and give this a little bit of a mix. It looks like very nice vanilla pudding. And this was just like a vanilla cream. It smells good. And it is very good. Very nice and smooth. Very smooth. Let's go ahead and get a cracker over here. We're going to squeeze out some of this stuff on this cracker. Maybe, but I ripped it at the line, and the line is not far down enough to get anything out of it. So, jelly's a little bit on the darker side. This is one of our sweet crackers, and it looks like this is just, as far as I could tell, straight out strawberry. And it smells like strawberry. That's it, guys. Very nice, a very good touch to this meal. A nice solid dessert. This is one hell of a field ration. This is a 24-hour ration. Man, what a deal. Any soldier would be happy to have this. That's it, guys. We got to get out of here. We're running into a very long video. We're going to cut it off right here. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. We have some more French stuff to come. Please don't forget to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. And leave a comment. Thanks for watching.